Tonight, dramatic key testimony in the Drew Peterson murder trial today. Stacey Peterson's pastor took the stand.
Yeah, the prosecution could be wrapping up its case as early as tomorrow. Another big day for them. WGN's Marcella Raymond covering the trial. She has got the latest for us live from the Will County Courthouse in Joliet. Marcella?
Tom and Lourdes, you could have heard hallelujahs from the prosecution today. I swear they could have jumped up and run over and kissed Joe Lopez right on the mouth for what he said in court. This on top of some strong testimony from a pastor who, if the jury believes him, Drew's alibi is blown. Neil Shorey was the state's smoking gun, the man who was the closest to linking Drew Peterson to Kathleen Savio's murder. Shorey was Stacey Peterson's pastor, and on August 31st of 2007, she met with him saying she had something to tell him about her husband's third wife. She told how she woke up in the middle of the night on February 29th, 2004, and Drew wasn't there. He didn't answer his phone either. When he came home in the early morning hours, she found him dressed in all black, putting his clothes and a bag of women's clothes in the washing machine. They weren't Stacey's. Shorey said, quote, he told her that soon the police would be wanting to sit down and interview her, and, quote, he told her what to say to police. Peterson then coached his young wife for hours. He sat in on the interview with state police. Shorey said, quote, she lied on Drew's behalf to the police. Stacey Peterson disappeared less than 2 months after confessing to her pastor.
Where's his alibi now? She's dead.
On cross-examination, defense attorney Joe Lopez asked why Shorey never told anybody. He said Stacey asked him not to. Then Lopez said the word that has never been uttered in the courtroom. He called Drew Peterson a murderer at least 3 times. Shorey never said anything about Peterson killing Savio.
We discussed this. We knew what we were doing. This isn't something that was not planned.
I think by the 3rd time you hear murderer, you get the message.
Lopez hammered Shorey, saying even though he had this information, he didn't do anything. Lopez, quote, you let her go home to a murderer.
It sounds ridiculous that he would let her go home and get murdered herself or whatever he was going to think.
Prosecutors want to call at least one more witness before they rest in the morning. Kathleen Savio's divorce attorney, Harry Smith, who has some pretty valuable hearsay statements for the prosecution. Not known yet if he will actually testify. There's still some stipulations about him right now as of about 5 o'clock. Also, defense attorneys are not saying what their strategy is going to be. They say they won't tell us until tomorrow. I'm live in Joliet. Marcella Raymond, WGN News.
So tomorrow should be an interesting day. Thank you so much, Marcella Raymond. Well, a man was tossed out from that courtroom today for staring down Drew Peterson and mouthing an expletive at him. He may face contempt of court charges now. His name's Jeff Ruby. He's a restaurant owner from Cincinnati, Ohio, as well as a self-proclaimed victims advocate. He described what happened today. Take a listen.
Peterson turns around and starts staring me down, giving me the evil look. So I start giving him the dirty look back. So his look gets a little dirtier than it was before, and I finally, say to him. And it's something I've been meaning to say. And he just went, he just turned around and went, he was a tattletale.
Well, Ruby added that the trial is a travesty, a prime example for why there should be cameras in courtrooms. The Will County Sheriff's Office gathered a list of witnesses to what happened. The case may be turned over to the Illinois State Police. And Jeff